Hello everybody and welcome back. In this video, I decided to make an update video to a Kali Linux version that just came out a few days ago. This is the Kali Linux 2019.4 release, and it is a lot different than the actual 2019.2 and 3 releases. But don't worry, all the tools are there, all the commands will be the same once you learn it later on in Linux Basics in your own terminal. But I still decided to update you about the newest version and let you know that you can use that one as well for anyone that is currently watching at the time of this release. Okay? So, what is new in this version? Well, there are a lot of things that are actually new, and we're not going to discuss all of them because it is really not necessary, and this is just the beginning of the course. So I will lead you through the actual differences right now. So first of all, if you want to, you can download it the same way that you download any other version before. You can go right here to the downloads page of the Kali Linux official website, and you will have Kali Linux 64-bit to download it right here. It is 2.6 gigabytes, and you will also have the 32-bit version to download on the same website. You have also some of the light versions, but don't really download them because they don't come with all the tools pre-installed, and you might run into some trouble. So just pick one of these two. And if you want to simply just use the older version, because I really do prefer the older version to the new one, it looks much better in my opinion, you can simply just Google Kali Linux previous releases or previous versions, and on the first website you should find all of the previous releases of Kali Linux. Right now, let's go and see what are the actual new things in this new version. Well, we can see right here, first of all, the login screen is different. So this is the 2019.4 login screen, and the username will be the same, which is root. The password is what you set through the installation process, which is exactly the same for any previous version. So there is no need to show you the installation process, as it is exactly the same. Okay? And right here, right away, you will notice that this is a different desktop than the previous version. We have home directory right here, file system and trash can, and in the previous version, all the applications were listed right here. But don't worry, that doesn't mean that those applications and programs don't come with Kali Linux anymore. They do. You can actually navigate right here, click right here, and you will be able to access all of the programs that come pre-installed in Kali Linux. Okay? Another thing, to open up a terminal, you will go right here, but you will learn that later in the course. I just want to show you right now for the newest version. All of the commands are same as before, so don't worry. But this version actually comes with something a little bit more interesting to us and interesting in general, which is the ability to go undercover. And what Kali Linux did right here with this new version, it gave us an option to actually turn this Kali Linux machine into a Windows 10 machine in just a matter of seconds. So it will transfer the entire desktop to look exactly like a Windows machine. So you don't, for example, get caught hacking, even though most of the people don't really know what Kali Linux is. But if you're in an environment of the people that do know what Kali Linux is, you can hide your operating system by disguising it to look exactly like Windows machine. And how can we do that? Well, we can simply just go right here and type Kali Undercover mode and simply just click on it, and you will see in just a few seconds this will transform into the exact same Windows machine. Even if you open a file, for example, you will notice that we have exact same file system as in Windows environment. Okay? So if you want to go back, you simply just navigate to the start button of Windows machine and type in Kali Undercover once again, find the Kali Undercover mode, click on it, and it will transfer you back to your Kali Linux machine, as we can see right here. So those are pretty much the only differences that we're interested in right at the moment. Now, another change that they made that is a really good one in my opinion is the ability to split the terminal. So if you go open up your terminal on this icon right here and you go to the actions, you can split terminal horizontally, and you can also split terminal vertically. And now you can run different commands in each of these actual windows. Okay? But you will learn all of these commands and terminal basics later on, so don't worry. I'm just showing this to someone who actually knows what terminal is. And this splitting thing right here, horizontally and vertically, is something that we couldn't do in the previous version's terminal. So that would be about it. Don't worry if you downloaded this version and it differentiates from the previous one. Everything is the same. All the programs will work the same, so don't worry. If you really want to follow the course with a previous version, the one that is used inside the course, you can simply just use the previous 2019.2 or 0.3 versions of Kali Linux. But I would advise you to go with the newest one because it does come with a lot of updates and it has this really cool undercover mode where you can change to Windows 10 environment and disguise yourself. So, thank you for watching this tutorial or an update video to a Kali Linux version, and I will see you in the next lecture. Bye!